Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly love reading for all signs from Aries through to Pisces. We're going to take a look at the energy for this week of your person, whether you are currently with them, whether you're separated, or if this is someone that you have your eye on at the moment. We're going to primarily read the energy of the person that you are inquiring about, and we'll see what we get. We're going to go through all 12 signs from Aries through to Pisces. I'm going to timestamp this in the description and in the comment section, and I will also like to ask you to give it thumbs up. Please give this video a like. It really does help the channel grow, and it helps a lot of other people see it. It does something with the algorithm to show it to more people, to wider audience. So I really do appreciate that. And also subscribe, comment, share this video if this resonates with you. It also is not going to resonate with all of you, so you can check your other placements, or you can then just pick and choose what resonates with you and then leave the rest for someone else. All right, we're starting with Aries. Aries and their person. What's their energy for the week off? I didn't even say which week we are talking about. It's gonna be the 27th of May until the 2nd or 3rd of June 2025. 27th of May until 3rd of June 2025 for Aries. Let's see, I'm gonna get you the oracle first. You get honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And at the bottom of the deck, you get free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It feels as though someone wants to kind of let loose and just go with the flow. This person is seeming to be open to everything and attached to nothing. They feel like a person that doesn't want to be attached to anything at this moment, Aries. So of course, take it how it resonates and take the roles how they resonate. Maybe this could be you. It feels like this person is free-spirited, really free-spirited and open to whatever comes their way. They're ready to just let themselves be blown away, or just if this person is also wanting, I wouldn't say something surface like, but they just want to have fun. They just want to be relaxed. They don't want to be like bothered thinking where is this gonna go and overthink things. Just go with the flow. Basically, that's what I'm feeling with these two cards. Let's see what your tarot has to say. Two of Cups, Two of Wands, the Hangman, and the Four of Pentacles. It could be that in the past, this person has been really thinking about things, overthinking things, holding themselves back. They have been a bit too careful with things. I think that's why I got this really easygoing energy now, because now they're ready to actually just go with the flow and see what happens. With Two of Cups and Two of Wands, I think this person really plans things, but not in such a particular way, where they are just, let's see what happens. Que sera, sera. They are so open to everything that comes their way, and they're so open to easygoing things without plan. Whatever happens, spontaneous love, whatever is thrown their way, they're just taking it with ease, I feel. And with Two of Cups, you can be sure that this person has love for you. That's not in question here. But I feel that they realized that holding back and planning everything to the smallest details is going to bring them nowhere. I think something switched in this person where, or is switching at this time, where they are ready to open up to things without too much thinking. That's what I'm trying to say. Without calculating, without thinking, without too much planning. It's just what comes towards me. I'm just going to take it the way it is. I think they were quite constricted with all this, but what if this, but what if that? Should I plan this step or that step? How is date going to go? And should I prepare myself for this and that? If it's going to rain, maybe I don't plan anything outdoors. This kind of stuff. This person was maybe a bit too much into details with things, but now I feel they're just able this week at least to open up to things and be a bit more flexible and spontaneous with things. What happens, happens. They're just, you know, having this realization that it's fine. Just going with the flow is already more than enough. And they're enjoying the moment, I would say. They're finally enjoying the moment, whether this is by expressing love to you, by going on a date with you, because I feel that there's something in plan here, but not to the point where it exhausts them and the person that they are planning the date with. So they're a bit more flexible and relaxed this week and ready to just go with the flow. I feel like also with this free yourself, I just have to show you the card Aries, where you can see this unicorn in this fenced area. I feel like they're finally breaking the barrier. And it could be that they have been feeling very restricted, and that's why they were so detail oriented and planning, because they were really unsure in how things would go. And they were unsure about themselves. So that's why everything had to be planned. But I feel like this huge awakening for them is to just go with the flow this week. And be more relaxed and relaxed and loving. And really enjoy the moment that they are in with another person, which is with you. It could be that they are also having some kind of a plan that they're not telling you, that their planning could be also a trip that they're not telling you. If this is something that resonates with you, that you're not really sure what's going on behind the scenes and they're planning something so that they surprise you. Surprise trip could be easily, because there's this enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I think that this is something that is going to be a surprise trip for some of you. Or even if it's like locally going somewhere and just, you know, enjoying the time together. Like a local getaway. In any case, week looks quite nice for both of you, because I feel like someone is finally relaxing a little bit into this relationship here and really enjoying the moment that you share together. Wow, that was for Aries. We are moving on to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has between them and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd. The energy of the person that Taurus is dealing with. All right, Taurus, we're gonna pull your oracle first for Taurus and their person source. Let's see. What does Taurus have? Taurus, you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And at the bottom of the deck, You get unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This person to me feels very unsure in things. Like they need some kind of encouragement, a lot of it. And it feels as though they're not getting it from you. So they may be thinking that it's the best thing is to disappear for a while. Let's see what we have. 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and the Moon. Yep. Someone is really unsure about things. I think whatever they think they get out in the open, it's not requited, or it's not reciprocated. They don't get what they feel, the kind of response that they expect, or response at all. So I think, and of course take this message as it resonates with you, Taurus, whether this is you or this is your person. I feel someone is kind of retreating and into solitude and being just by themselves, with themselves, because they're not getting what they think they deserve, what they expect that they deserve, what they expect that should be reciprocated to them. Again, whether this is you or them, it feels like this person thinks, I have given my heart to someone and I got nothing back. So what I'm going to do now is just put the highest possible walls around me and not let anyone near. This person has their heart guarded so well now, at least for this week. I hear also this person asking, is this even worth it? I don't feel them giving up. They're just for now, it's the best thing for them to be with themselves, be by themselves, hiding, not communicating, just disappearing for a while until they figure things out with themselves, what they want, whether this is something they're willing to pursue, or I feel also that this relationship, in whichever shape or form it is at this moment, and whichever strength it is at this moment, level, whichever strength level it is at this moment, I feel that this person does not recognize it as something that could be worked with. It's doing quite the opposite. It's making them face their shadow. And I think they need to figure things out for themselves. It brings something, this relationship, as I said, no matter which strength level it is, it brings out the shadow quite strongly for them. Things that they need to, that they're question about themselves, how they see the world, how they see relationships, what they expect, what are their expectations, are they fulfilled, are they not? Like, it's just something that is very prominent for them to question at this moment. They're facing their own shadow. And if this person is retreating from you, I think you might actually mirror the same kind of energy to them. Kind of, if you're not talking to me, I'm not talking to you either. I can't find you anywhere. Well, good luck finding me. It feels like you're mirroring. If one just takes a step back, the other one will too. You are mirroring each other and basically retreating back from one another because you need to figure out things for yourselves, both of you, I think. This is, of course, I'm primarily reading from your person's perspective, but of course, take it how it resonates. I feel both of you are pretty much on the same page here when it comes to figuring this relationship out and like what it means to you and what to do next. You're basically both facing your shadows with it. Okay, that was for Taurus. We are moving on. We are on to Gemini. And let's see what we have for Gemini and their person in love for week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025 for our lovely Gemini. Let's get you first oracles. You get, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And at the bottom of the deck, you get attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I think the Spirit is telling this person or you or both of you to kind of relax into this. Whatever this relationship is, to kind of have not just faith, but like to really ease into it and let it unfold and let go with the flow and just not worry about details and how things will go and where things will go. Especially if this is a new relationship and you just started dating or you just flirting with one another, just relax and enjoy it, basically, what it says. It's just not, let's not overthink this, basically, is what is said here. Let's see what your tarot says. Temperance. Take it easy, right? King of Wands. 7 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Why did I say 8? I don't know. Maybe it needs to be worked on a little bit more, this connection. Well, with the King of Wands and the Tower, I would say that the attraction here is huge. And not just attraction, but passion also. I think this is someone who is trying so hard not to show that they are really attracted to you. Also sexually attracted to you. They are just about bursting. And they want to do something. They want to take action. They want to, you could be dealing with a fire sign. This is just so strong. The attraction and passion between the two of you. But it's kind of, this person is holding themselves back a little bit. I mean, not because they want to, it's because they feel like if they don't, they're going to lose control completely. That's why Temperance and 7 of Pentacles, it's a little bit of pouring water on the fire. Because if they don't, I think they would burn. This is someone who is so attracted to you, Gemini. That it's like being patient on when they're going to see you, when they're going to go out with you, when are they going to just, engage with you in whatever way. It just, the wait is so difficult for them. This is someone who wants things with you to develop like now, yesterday. Just so, this is someone who is so like, I can't stand the waiting. I can't stand the suspense. I want this so badly. This is someone who is willing to do whatever it takes to get things going between the two of you. The attraction here is through the roof. They also might do something that it's out of character this week to surprise you, to show how much they care, how attracted they are to you. It could be something very much unexpected. They could either show up at your work or something like that with like a bunch of flowers, or like some, I don't know, while you're working, maybe send you some dirty text message or a picture, something like that. If you are at that stage where you can, where you're comfortable doing that. This is someone who is thinking of ways to do something unusual, to do something that's out of character, to get you both out of your comfort zones, because and at the same time they're trying to tone things down, because if they just go too much into it, it's just gonna, you know, you might get caught doing something somewhere where you're not allowed to do this kind of stuff. What is this? Where is this coming from? I mean, we're all adults here. Sorry, Gemini, but this is like such a huge sexual tension here in this reading that this is absolutely insane. Anyways, this person really is into you. I mean, when I say really into you, I really mean it. This is just, yeah. Wow. That was for Gemini. Nice week, right? Whew. We are moving on to the next sign, which is Cancer. Let's see what we have with Cancer and their person that they're interested in for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025. Let's see, we're gonna get your oracle card first. Cancer. Let's see what we have for Cancer and their person. You get attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully and love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Attraction was just the card that Gemini got. This person or you, or even both of you at the same time, you're really focused on yourself and how to present yourself in the best light to another. You're very, both, I think, because this is a mirroring energy, I feel, you're both very much self-aware about your looks, even about how you conduct, about how you express to others. It's a big energy of self-awareness here, Cancer. Interesting. Let's see what your tarot has to say. For Cancer, you get the Magician, Page of Wands, Four of Swords, and Eight of Swords. Okay. From the perspective of the person that you are dealing with, Cancer, I feel like this person doesn't want to do too much. It's like they don't want to overstep any boundaries They're very careful. Whoever this is, of course, take it how it resonates. This could be also you with the person that you are dealing with. That it's just, this is someone who doesn't want to make a wrong step, make the wrong move. And it's not because they're detail oriented, so they are planning everything in advance. It's just, it feels like this person is unsure and very self-aware and focused on how they present themselves. They are nevertheless very much attracted to you, and they are really focused on you at this time and focused on how will this develop between the two of you, because I feel it's someone either new or the communication, it's at its very early stages at this at this moment. If this is someone that you know already, or even someone who is returning from the past, it's like you just started talking to one another, or this is someone that is very new and you just started chatting to one another. It feels like the person is very focused on what they say next, how they conduct with you, how they present themselves. This is one of those when you're sending a message to a person and then they wait for like 5-6 minutes to reply, so that they wouldn't turn out desperate if they reply immediately. This kind of stuff, you know, it seems that it's self-image is really important for this person. How they are seen, how they are perceived by others. With the Eight of Swords, it's also one of those, for example, the other way around, if you send a text, if they are the ones who are sending the text to you or initiating a conversation and you don't reply back immediately, they're like, what did I say? What did I just do? I can't delete the message, or if I do, I'm going to make it even worse. This is someone who is a bit overthinking things. Nevertheless, I say they want to engage in some kind of a conversation with you, maybe even go on a date, explore things with you, but they're overthinking everything. It's a little bit of it kind of kills the it kills the atmosphere here. I mean, that's why love yourself first. I mean, they need to be a bit more sure in themselves in order to approach to another person, because this seems someone who's very shy and very timid, to the point that it drives them nuts with the Eight of Swords. They're overthinking a lot of things. This is the part of themselves that they need to heal. Of course, if this resonates with you, you have to figure out if you have understanding for this enough that you keep on going with this kind of careful energy, way too careful energy, or is this something that you're not willing to be a part of, because it seems that this person really needs a lot of encouragement in order to even take the smallest steps towards what they desire. It's, you know, the conversation is overthinking, the texting is overthinking, planning a date is overthinking. There's a lot that this person needs to still do and work on until they can be sure in themselves enough to be straightforward and just be brave. And this someone, it feels like it's someone who is emotionally very young, if not age-wise, it's emotionally maturity here is I think what you're facing with this person. And I don't know if this is something that is at this moment only, and it could be just these couple of weeks are, or while your relationship is developing, and they just switch and become a bit more open to things and more spontaneous, more sure in what they do, or this is something that is just their signature thing and this cannot be changed. I'm not sure about that. This is only a weekly reading, so it is what it is, Cancer. As I said, it's up to you to figure out whether this is something that you can live with or you are not willing to be a part of something that goes into overthinking all the time. Let's see. That was Cancer. We are moving on to Leo. Leo and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025. Let's see, for Leo and their person, we're going to start with the oracles. For Leo, you get trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And at the bottom of the deck, you get let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Someone is super controlling here. Micromanaging things, I guess. Overthinking things. This was just a similar message for Cancer, but let's see what's for you, Leo. What does your tarot have to say? The Moon, the Hermit again, Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. Someone here is really kept in the dark about things. I don't see any development this week besides both of you facing your shadow. And I feel I had this message already with someone who had exactly same cards. And I shuffled this deck like crazy. But still we have, again, the Moon and the Hermit. Someone is really seriously kept in the dark about things. I don't see two of you connecting, unfortunately, here, Leo, this week. Because it's either you or this person. Someone here, of course, take it how it resonates, is facing their own shadow. Facing things that are not so pleasant. Maybe they have also lost something in the sense of physical, like job or even a place to live. This is someone who is struggling with their own personal issues at the moment and is not able to be a part of this relationship at the moment, fully at least. Now it really depends on you, Leo, if you are willing to go through this with this person without disturbing them. Give them time. Trust that this will unfold. Trust that this will get somewhere at some point if you are willing to wait and be open to these possibilities. And I'm only saying possibilities because no one can tell you for sure that this person is going to be willing to work with you at some point and be a part of a relationship, because I feel that they're facing a lot of adversity at this time. It seems like this person is falling more and more into the abyss. I think that they are realizing how this might look to the people outside of their outside of their this, you know, sadness bubble. They realize what they have caused so far, maybe grief and loss to others, but they're just not ready to be a part of any kind of relationship at this moment. I feel this person is really facing their own shadow and facing something that is really difficult in their life. As I said, it could be something physical where they lost the job, lost the money, lost the place to live or something like that, and they're just needing to manifest new reality for themselves. I think what is left for you is to either trust that this will all get better and just give them time and space to figure out, be support for them. It's really going to depend on what kind of situation all of you are. So it's going to be from person to person, but it's either that or then, you know, then just letting it be and maybe move on with your life. Because at this point, this week at least, I just see this person facing a lot of adversity in their life and facing a lot of shadows. So they're not really a part of their relationship. They're not really a part of this equation at all. It seems that they are really facing something difficult. So this is gonna be on hold for a while. This is definitely gonna be on hold for a while for you, Leo. That's what we have for Leo. We are moving on to the next sign, which is our lovely Virgo. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Virgo and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025. Virgo and their person. Let's see. What do we have for you, Virgo? Virgo, you get free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Very contradictory messages here for you, Virgo. It seems that things are going so that you feel constricted somehow, consumed with things, or this person is, where they're trying to be attached and free at the same time, or you are. And I also feel like someone is demanding to basically know, what are we, where is this going? And someone is also quite indecisive, I think, and deciding what they want from this or further in their life. Is this something that they are willing to work on, or just let it go? Someone is of two minds here. For Virgo, let's see what your tarot has to say. You have the Chariot, The Hermit. Again, this is the third time I think that the Hermit shows up. Queen of Pentacles. And instead of one, I got two cards. Strength and the Star. This is a lot of majors for you, Virgo. Whoever this person is, I feel like they have to know in advance that things will work out. I often get that message with certain signs. I'm not sure if I got already several times this kind of message for you, Virgo, in love readings, relationship readings, but it feels as though someone is ready to take the chance on things. But also at the same time, they need to know it's going to work out. That it's going to go into their, like, that they're going to benefit from it. That the things are going to work out. That things are going to go well when they do it. It's like they need some kind of confirmation. Not just from you, but like from whoever, from the universe, from the spirit, from some kind of... some kind of a sign from the above that this is the right thing to do. Like they would like to ask the direct question, is this gonna go well? Is this my soulmate? Is this my person? Is this the right thing to do? And they want the direct answer to that. This is a person who wants to do things but doesn't want to take a risk. Wants to do a risk, but it needs to be calculated. It needs to be a sure thing. They feel this strong pull towards you. They feel it fated, destined. They feel that they are ready for this, to be with you. Or you are. Take it how it resonates. Whoever is on whichever side of this equation. But it seems that it's very important for them to have a confirmation of some sort that, yes, this is going to work out. This is the right thing to do. They need encouragement. They need pat on the back. They need some kind of a sign from the above. Just to be sure that this is the right thing to do, to come towards you, to express love, to give to this relationship, to fix this relationship, which could be with the Star and the Strength. I feel like they have this expectation of something tangible, some, excuse me, voice from the above telling them that, yes, this is the right thing to do, go for it. You can't fail with this. There is definitely, if they have been holding back, there is definitely a decision here, determination to do this, to go for it. But it feels like they're questioning a lot. This person is questioning a lot. Because they need to have a confirmation that this is a sure thing. Even though deep inside they know not to question that this is the right thing to do, to go towards you, to fix things with you if this is someone who is returning. Or if you have been planning the next step in your relationship, to move in together, to have children, to get married. This is someone who really needs confirmation and really asks for it. But I don't feel like they hear the answer to their question. I feel like answer is a yes, but they just cannot hear it from the spirit. Wow. Amazing messages this week. That's only a weekly energy, so no worries about that. That was Virgo. We are moving on to Libra. Libra and their person. Let's see what we have for Libra and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025 for Libra and their person. Your first oracle is soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. From the bottom of the deck, you get love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Quite a contradictory message from what we had for Virgo, where person wasn't sure. This person is sure. This is someone who has enough self-confidence and enough knowledge about themselves, where they stand in this relationship, in life in general, so they are able to make decisions with relationships, with where they are moving towards in life. It's someone who is in tune with themselves, with the soulmate and love yourself first energy. This is a person who knows what they want and who they want. Let's see what your tarot says, Libra. 10 of Pentacles. Did I say 10 of Pentacles? It's 10 of Wands. But there's a reason that I said 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we're going to get to that. Queen of Swords, Death, and the Magician. This is the person who made up their mind. This person is very clear on what they want. This is a person who knows what they don't want and what they do want, and focus on the things that they do want. Maybe that's why I said 10 of Pentacles. It feels like this person took upon themselves to make some kind of a decision, to either speak up, to initiate something, create something with you. I feel like they felt like it's their responsibility. This could be also the person who has had many adversities in the past, who has faced a lot of difficulties, either in general or with relationships. I feel like it's in general in life. And this is one of those stories where whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And they are a better person for that. With the Queen of Swords, you can be sure they are coming with honesty. They could have also been cutting off something from their life that was very difficult and long-lasting. They could be divorced at this time and let go of whatever they have had to deal with in the past. Maybe they have had responsibilities either with children or financially towards someone. This is the person who is initiating some kind of a change in their life in general, and also with you. If this is a relationship that has been between the two of you going through a lot of challenges in the past. I think something is changing from, like, it's really a huge transformation and change where whatever has been in the past stays in the past and it's cut off completely. And I feel very new and fresh energy with Queen of Swords and the Magician between the two of you, Libra. It's like a fresh start. 10 of Wands, the Magician, and Death. It feels like we're cutting off everything that has brought us down, everything that has brought a lot of challenges and adversities to this relationship, whether that's this person and another person or this person with you. Of course, take the roles how they resonate. This could be you, this could be them. But something is released definitely and let go of. And the new begins. Whether this is a new relationship or renewed. But I feel a lot of burdens are let go of this week. And of course, expect also clear communication where the person doesn't just tell you things that you want to hear, but tells you the truth and demands the same from you. Or there's a clear, honest conversation in what do we do next? What's the next step for our relationship? Quite powerful and quite beautiful. It's very powerful yet very simple. It's like, we don't want this, we know what we do want, let's work on it. Just be honest and talk to one another and decide together how we go from here onwards. Wow. Beautiful. That was for Libra. We are moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, for you and the person you are dealing with or interested in for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025 for Scorpio and their person. Let's see. You get unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And from the bottom of the deck, you get release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Let's see for you, Scorpio. What could this possibly be? This could be either, of course, take it how it resonates from your perspective or from your person's perspective. Someone here is letting go of the person that they have been attached to for one reason or another. And just moving on and taking control of their life. Whether to be with you or this is between the two of you, of course, you will know best how this resonates for you. Let's see what your tarot has to say, Scorpio. For Scorpio, we have Four of Pentacles, the Hermit for like 4th or 5th time. The Hermit is in every reading. 7 of Wands and 9 of Cups. And I think that this is why is it happening, Scorpio, with this Hermit card being in just about every other reading that I have here for every other sign. It's because I think the collective is facing their own self and their own shadow at this time for some reason. There's a lot of changes in astrology, a lot of things that are happening astrologically that makes us face our own shadow and face things, face our knowing rather than the beliefs that we are fed. whoever this person is has this wall around them. They're content with where they are. They don't want anyone to touch them or to disturb them. They're really defensive this week. It's like, don't touch me. I'm fine the way I am. Look at these two cards. Folded arms and then the defense here. I'm fine exactly the way I am. Don't talk to me, don't touch me. And then you have that paired with Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. Someone is really out of reach this week, whether this be you or them. But it's just that there's this huge block where the person is not reachable at this moment in time. Either they are, as I said, facing their shadow, where they need time to figure themselves out. If they have let go of someone that they have been attached to, and they need to figure things out first before they do any kind of interaction with you. Or this is between the two of you, that this is like, no more, I'm just not available for you anymore. It says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, but I don't see the release in the tarot spread at all. I just see the opposite, holding on to things and holding back, holding things within. So I think that this person, whoever they are, whether this is you or them, they really do need to, this is more of an advice reading, where you do need to face your shadows with the Hermit, where you do need to use your wisdom to decide whether this is worth your involvement even. Because I see a strong attachment, but it does nothing. It needs to be released. Attachment is not going to help the situation. While detachment definitely will. Because when you detach, either you move on or you release the energy and it comes back healed to you. So there just needs to be a clear cut here, because and release. One wonderful way to do this is to have the cutting cord energy manifestation. Or we are having Sagittarius full moon very soon at the end of June. So it's, sorry, not the end of June, it's at the 11th of June, mid-June. So that would be a nice way to release the pent-up energy here, because I feel like this, it just does nothing. This energy to hold on to things and hold back does nothing unless you really release, or this person really releases whatever they're holding on to, whatever their defenses are against. I feel that it's going to be a stagnant energy that's just going to linger, that's just going to do nothing to get things going. So it needs to be cut, really cut off and then just released. Whether this is between the two of you, or this person with someone else, or you with someone else in the end. It's really gonna resonate differently for all of you. Wow, Scorpio, difficult energy. Let's see. We are moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd. 2025 for Sagittarius and their person. Let's see what we have with the oracles first. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you get trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And your other card says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, I sense a little bit of a delay here in things moving forward. Someone could be dealing with something in their life as finances or place of living or jobs. So it's kind of putting a little bit of strain or a delay even on the progress of this relationship. Let's see. You have Six of Pentacles, the Empress, Six of Swords, and Seven of Wands. Sagittarius. There is certain determination to move things forward, to keep things balanced, to create balance in this relationship. I think this person really sees you as someone that they are willing to give to, that they are willing to create something prosperous and abundant with. I feel like they still are having this residual difficulties that they are having to deal with at the moment, and it seems that they don't want to pass this opportunity with you. That's what I feel first. There's something about opportunity with you that they are wishing to not to pass up on. They feel like they have the opportunity for growth with you. I think they see you, they definitely keep you on the pedestal. They see you as the Empress, but they also feel confident enough to give. And I think the matter of timing here is of the essence, because they're dealing with a lot of things. I feel like there's a lot of things on their plate at the moment that they have to deal with. And at the same time, they are trying not to pass up an opportunity with you. If you have faced adversities between the two of you, if you had a relationship with them before, and this is something that is trying to get back on track because you have had some kind of maybe even financial difficulties in your relationship, it seems as though this person is working really hard on bringing things back into balance. Maybe you have taken over a bigger portion of responsibilities financially. You have been paying for both, let's say, a certain amount of time, the expenses, whatever they are, the costs that you have had, cost of living or whatever, and they are trying to pay back somehow, trying to make things easier, even suggesting to move or something like that, where you could both afford to pay the rent equally, that they could also be involved in financial plan, whatever you have between the two of you. It could manifest. This energy could be applied to a lot of different scenarios where this person is trying to bring the balance into their relationship, whether they haven't been giving emotionally or financially to this, or you haven't seen them as someone who is potentially able to provide. They're trying to repair the image that you have about them. This is someone who's trying to prove that they can overcome the obstacles and difficulties, whatever you might face or have been facing. This is someone who is trying to prove that they are worth of your attention. Wow. There's someone here who is trying to prove themselves to you. And I think they're quite successful at that. Of course, it's going to depend on you whether you are willing to accept this kind of a flirt, I would say. But it's not just a flirt. This is someone who is really physically and emotionally and mentally prepared to prove to you that they are able to bring a balance and equality and quality into this relationship. Wow. And they're asking from you to trust. So it's all up to you whether you are willing to do exactly that. Wow, Sagittarius, that was amazing. Well, let's see. We are moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd. What do we have for Capricorn and their person? Your first oracle, we're going to start with oracles. You get retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And at the bottom of the deck, you get calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. Someone is really trying to manifest. We just had this new moon in Gemini, which is good for manifestations. New moons are always good for manifestation. And I feel this person is really serious with being very specific when manifesting you, when manifesting their soulmate, when manifesting things in detail that they would like to have with their soulmate. Let's see what your tarot says. You get 7 of Wands again, 5 of Swords, the Emperor, and 10 of Cups. Wow. This person, as I said, with manifestation, that they are very particular. Nothing will stop this person from getting what they want. This is someone who is willing to fight off anyone and everyone, win at any and every cost, just to get two of you to a place of happily ever after. This is what a true emperor does. They stop at nothing. If there are people that this person at least feels that they're meddling into this relationship, they're just, they're willing to fight. If those are even friends or potential suitors, this person is, no, wait, that's just, that's not gonna go well. I'm just This is a person who is stopping at nothing to get you where they want you. And this is where they want you. This is a person who is sure that you are their person, that they are your person, and that you are soulmates, and they want you for themselves. That's, I think, this retreat means. It's time to disconnect from the world. They want you all for themselves. This is someone who wants you all for themselves. Wow. This person is so sure and so adamant to defend this love, to stand up for this love. If there was any kind of challenges between the two of you, some kind of fight, conflict, whatever it was, this is someone who is willing to fight for you. This is like, I'm not giving up. Yes, we had problems, but this is what I want. This is what it's meant to be, the two of us together. This is someone who is not hearing no for an answer, Capricorn. They know, they are so sure that you are their end-all be-all, that nothing that you can do, say, or anyone else to have this, their vision, their image of happily ever after with you be shattered or anything like that. It's just, it's impossible. This is someone who is super sure in what they do and what they feel and what they want. Wow, a true emperor. It's even a little bit borderline controlling, not obsessive, but controlling. But this is someone who is so decisive and adamant and getting what they want. Almost, I hear what belongs to them. Wow. Wow. What a reading for Capricorn. What a week. We are moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2023. 2025. Why am I in 2023? Has something happened in 2023 for you? Maybe I have said that before, even to others, other signs. I'm sorry about that. It's 2025. Wow. Now I'm starting to think that something happened in 2023 for Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius and their person. What do we have with the oracles? Retreat again. We got a lot of Hermit and the Retreat card in this weekly readings for all the signs. The collective is really, and I said that in one of the signs reading, that the collective is invited really strongly to go inwards and face their shadow in this time. So you got retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Something is developing, but I feel like not much is visible yet. Here, Aquarius. It could be also that a lot is happening behind the scenes. And this is what is so difficult for a lot of people to hear. And I know that a lot of people hate that word, divine timing, but it seems as though that divine timing is really at work here. And it's just, there's no point in rushing things because they will come when they are ready. Let's see, Two of Swords Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and Ace of Cups. What is going on? Aquarius, you will have to be super patient. This is, as I said at the beginning, and it's a collective message that goes through. This is not even sign specific. You are all invited to go inwards, to retreat, to kind of spend time with yourself, figure yourself out, what you want, what's your shadow, to face things that you are not really willing to face. So if we're talking about the perspective of, from the perspective of this person that you are dealing with here, Aquarius, this is someone who is really questioning things about themselves, about how they see life, how they see you, how they see relationships. This is someone who is also needing to heal, someone who is going through the deep healing, someone who is healing, first of all, relationship with themselves. For me, Two of Swords, especially in Rider-Waite, is do not disturb sign. Especially when you have Seven of Cups with it and the Four of Swords. This is silence, this is blocks, this is not being able to offer anything because I don't know myself what I want. I need to find myself. I need to figure myself out. And this is just not an empty talk when somebody tells you, I just need to figure out myself first. If this person tells you that, trust them. Or if you feel like this is the message from this person, or this could be you, of course, take it how it resonates. Take the role, assign them how they resonate in your specific situation. But this is someone who really needs to figure themselves out. What they're all about, what they want in life, what choices do they have. This is someone who has the do not disturb sign on, who is going through things and facing their own issues, their own shadows, their own challenges. Even they're facing their own desires. What is it that they really desire, that they really want? How far are they willing to go to get those things for themselves? This is a person who is first and foremost working on a relationship with themselves. Of course, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's going to be up to you. Are you willing to wait this out? Do you give this person time and space to figure things out? Or this is something that you're not willing to be a part of? Whether you're going through this or they're going through this, or you're both going through this, and you need to have some understanding and for one another and just wait it out until you figure things out. It could be also that you're dealing with a person that has been closed off for a very long time towards anything and everything. So it's difficult for this person to open up. This is just someone who is at this moment not really available, and it's not really sure. This will take time, Aquarius. This will take time. Of course, it's up to you whether, as I said, you are willing to wait it out, or then just have something else, focus on something new for yourself, because this might not be as fast as you would like it to be. So this is going to take some time, Aquarius. Wow, difficult. And it's only a weekly reading, so let's see what we have. For Pisces, last but not least, Pisces and their person for the week of May 27th until June 3rd, 2025. Pisces and the person they are interested in. Let's see, we're going to get your oracle first. Pisces. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And from the bottom of the deck, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe someone is planning here something, Pisces, some kind of a trip or a surprise. Someone is making the effort to either give you surprise you with a small trip somewhere, or even staying somewhere local, but you know, going for a small local getaway, or doing something that's out of ordinary, that's not like them, to get things kind of different between the two of you, that excitement, to make things a little bit more exciting. Anyway, someone is really making the effort to do something, even I feel out of character for them to do. 3 of Cups, well, that's a nice celebration. You have the Chariot, 4 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. This could easily be, Pisces, surprise trip somewhere with this person. Because you have the Chariot here and the 3 of Cups. I feel like could be also a lot of other people involved in this, and it's just, you know, they have set something in motion to surprise you. Because with the 4 of Pentacles, which is stability and home, I feel like you're uprooted, you're taken somewhere, is also possibly far away. A trip to another country, or you know, you have like plane tickets, if not like that somebody just tells you we're going tomorrow somewhere, it could be, but you know, this is the tickets for, I don't know, when you have vacation in September and somebody just, you know, prepares in advance and tells you, well, I have a surprise, we're going somewhere. So no plans from there on, you know that we're going somewhere, and you're like really excited. And this person is very determined to charm you, to take you away, to sweep you off your feet, to celebrate with you, to offer you just about everything. Home, stability, happily ever after. This is someone who is also, I think, financially capable of surprising you with really nice stuff and really nice trip, as I said, because I feel that there's some kind of a movement involved here. This could be also someone who is, let's say, putting a down payment for the apartment or the house that you have been having your eye on for a while. If you are together and with this person for some time, and you're having a stable relationship, and you're figuring out if you could move somewhere, buy a house or a property. This person is very lighthearted and joyous, and knows how to enjoy life, knows how to sweep you off your feet, knows how to give you things that will perk you up, how to make things jollier, better, how to cheer you up if you had some, let's say, a bad day. This is a person who will surprise you with flowers after you come home from work. This is the person who's going to cook you dinner. This is the person who is going to be doing something that every now and then, and it's going to be a surprise thing, that it makes things better, that reminds you that they love you, that they are that they are your person, that they are the right person for you, that they are end all be all for you. This is someone whose intention in life is to prove to another that they are worth of your time and love and energy that you give to them and love that you give to them. This is someone who is proving you time and time again that you made the right choice for being with them. This is a provider. This is a charmer. This is truly loving person, determined to give you everything and more. Pisces, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the last reading of all signs, and it's, I think, the most beautiful one that I have had so far. This is such a sure energy. The person who is there to sweep you off your feet. A person who really tries. Doesn't give you just empty promises. This is someone who is giving you tangible things to hold on to. Nice experiences also, as well as tangible stability and happiness. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Pisces. Wow. Okay, well, that's what I have for everyone. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate every single one of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. It really does help the channel grow. And as I said, timestamps are going to be in the description box and also in the comments. And I would like to thank you for being part of this channel by watching. Thank you so much, and I will see you hopefully on the next one.